don't know me, my name is Autumn Giat. I am the political director with the Rhode Island AFL-CIO, and I also partner with the Institute for Labor Studies and Research, my counterpart, Haley Della Rosa, to host these lunch and learns. We had a great slate of recorded lunch and learns from 2024, and this will be our first one for 2025. And I'm so excited to kick it off with the Institute themselves. We're going to learn what's up at the Institute. So I'm going to hand it off to Michael Rolls, the new Executive Director at ILSR. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Autumn. Thank you. Um, Good afternoon, everybody. This is week 12 for me at the Institute. I'm still, getting my feet under me, but a bit about me. I come directly from Climate Jobs Rhode Island, which is some folks here might be familiar with, a coalition within the labor movement of both labor partners and environmental partners working on a just transition to a green energy economy in Rhode Island. That was what I did beforehand, but a little bit more about my background. I'm the product of teenage parents raised by a single mom. And she was working three jobs at once just to maintain, the ability for us to eat, the ability to have a roof over our heads. And honestly, it was because of my grandparents being available that I was, I turned out quite okay, I like to say. But my mom really was working hard, multiple jobs at once, just to increase, her capacity to participate in the workforce. And she would take night classes to get vocational training to, increase her ability to make more and earn more money so that she can support me and the family. Um, that's why being here at the Institute is extremely an empowering moment for me, because it's the kinds of programs that we provide that my mom took advantage of so that we were able to at least like be housing secure, be food secure. And it's those kinds of things that we do. We were founded in 1980 to provide education and workforce training for Rhode Island working families, so that they can get that better leg up, so that they can get that economic mobility and provide for them and their families. We work in close coordination with the labor movement so that working Rhode Islanders are able to advocate for themselves in the workplace, and participate more effectively in a rapidly evolving and changing job market, and to create a more just and equitable society. So with that, I'm going to leave it to the rest of the staff to talk about their amazing work. It's because of them that this job is easier for me than it could have been. And I'm just going to pass it off to first with Denise Cicino, our executive coordinator.
Hi, thank you, everybody. I'm the Customized Training and Education Coordinator here at ILSR. There's three areas underneath the program. The first is the state incentive workshops. They're professional development workshops, 15 to 24 hours. And the state incentive program is such that after so many workshops, state employees receive credits towards a salary increase. We have classes, a couple of them are psychology, ethics, effective communications, and most popular is managing change. These workshops, as I said, are for a state incentive credit. But we hear back from the employees, and they said, not only did the workshop help me with my communication relationship with my manager, with my colleagues, but also my spouse at home. So we love to hear stuff like that, where it can be taken in the workplace through their lives. We also can offer these workshops to the public, to communities, to our union partners. In fact, we are looking to develop a beginner Spanish class for our union partners this year. So we're happy about that. The other area is union training. We've been offering 2-day negotiation workshops in steward workshops several times a year. The steward workshops are designed for new stewards. A few things that they review are the management-steward relationship, the grievance process, and understanding a labor union contract. Negotiation is a 2-day workshop. The first workshop is negotiation training. The second day is actually practicing negotiations. And the third area is an ILSR CDL prep course. For RIPTA, we're partnering with RIPTA and ATU 618 to offer this course, which is about 16 hours. It's earn while you learn. It's taught by RIPTA instructors, and it's to help candidates pass the DMV CDL the CDL exam over at the DMV. And hope this course helps RIPTA to fill their bus driver open positions. And that's it. And I'll turn it over to Gila. Gila, you're on mute.
So sorry. Thank you, Denise. Hello, everyone. My name is Gila Alvarez. I'm the program coordinator here at ILSR for the Teacher Assistant Training Program. First and foremost, I just want to say that we're very grateful for our funders because at Governor's Workforce and Real Jobs RI because they renewed our grant. We do have grants for those who qualify, who live in Providence, Pawtucket, Central Falls, and Woonsocket, who are not employed or who are underemployed. We also do encourage English language learners to apply from the same cities that we mentioned, which was Providence, Pawtucket, Central Falls, and Woonsocket. And for all those who get into the program, we do get their educational documents evaluated, translated at no cost to the student. Our next upcoming TA trainings are March 11th through April 3rd. Another one that we have is April 29th through May 22nd. And you can go on our website, riilsr.org, and you can see other dates that we'll be posting there. And thank you everyone for being here. And now I'm gonna pass it on to Haley.
Thank you, Gila. Hi, everyone. My name is Haley De La Rosa. I'm the labor liaison here at the Institute. Give me one sec. Let me just spin. So my role here at the Institute is to align ILSR programming with workforce development needs in the state by connecting with organized labor, workforce development state agencies, program partners, and community organizations. Today, we unfortunately don't have Fatima Martin, the director of the Pathways to Education program, or Margarita Martinez, the director of the ESOL program here. They weren't able to join us today, so I'll briefly present on their programs as well as the Leadership for the Future program. So as Sheila shared, the mission of the Pathways to Education professions is to reduce the teacher and teacher assistant shortage in Rhode Island public schools. To do that, we offer the teacher assistant training, as well as a pathway to teaching certification through the Emerging Educators program. The Emerging Educators program, which is funded by the U.S. Department of Labor, has supported several TAs in beginning their pathway to teaching over the last 2 years. That program is set to end in May of this year, but it will seamlessly transition into our new project, the Registered Apprenticeship in Teaching at the Institute. That is going to start this spring in partnership with Building Futures, with Rhode Island College, with the Rhode Island Federation of Teachers and Health Professionals, and the National Education Association of Rhode Island, as well as the school districts of Central Falls, East Providence, Pawtucket, Cranston, and West Warwick. So in partnership with a coordinator at Rhode Island College, Fatima, the director of the Pathways program, will offer support to participants with the intake and screening process to become an apprentice, FAFSA, the college application process, academic transcript and degree evaluation through the credential review process, as well as connect the participant with any wraparound services that will support them to complete their apprenticeship. And now a little bit about the ESOL program on Margarita's behalf. The Institute's English classes serve over 300 participants every year. They offer evening and weekend classes to accommodate the schedules of working families. Classes are provided in partnership with the Pawtucket Public Library and the Rhode Island College Workforce Development Hub in Central Falls, as well as at workplaces, and union halls. There are 4 levels of classes, which include absolute beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Classes all integrate digital literacy and financial literacy throughout participant-led instruction. So these classes are meant to be useful for the participants to take the skills they learn and apply them in their workplace and to be able to move up in their workplace as well. I'm also excited to share that our Leadership for the Future class of 2025 will kick off this year with the retreat at the New England Laborers Training Academy next weekend. Autumn and I coordinate this class, and we love doing it every year. This time we have a class of dedicated labor and community leaders that will gather for 4 months of intensive leadership development. They'll create a community action project addressing an issue in their communities, and they'll grow a powerful network. If you or someone you know are interested in attending our next class in 2026, please keep an eye on our website for our application. It usually opens up the first week of November and it closes in January of the following year. And with that, I will pass it on to Kevin.
Thank you so much, Haley. So my name is Kevin McElroy. I'm the Occupational Health and Safety Program Coordinator here at the Institute. So I administer and deliver health and safety rights on the job. I talk about workers' rights under OSHA, the rights under the Rhode Island Workers' Compensation Law, as well as best practices for responding to workplace sexual harassment and what resources are available. So this training is given to hundreds of youth and adult each year, and it is covered through the Rhode Island Workers' Compensation Education Grant, as well as the Real Skills for Youth funding from the Governor's Workforce Board. We are very appreciative of those partnerships. And I'm very happy to announce that we will be adding a solidarity module that discusses the role of organized labor in achieving some basic labor standards that we take for granted today. This includes the 8-hour workday, 40-hour work week with overtime, workers' comp, social security, unemployment insurance, the fight to get federal health and safety standards enacted into law at the federal level through the 1970 OSH Act, which created OSHA, the role and struggles of the civil rights movement and organized labor's role in that. So we are excited to be developing this, and we will be ready to deliver this educational course on organized labor's role in achieving these modern labor standards. So thank you all so much for listening. If you have any questions about my program, interested in scheduling a training, feel free to contact the Institute, and we can find a time that works best for you. So with that said, I'm very excited to be passing off to Aislinn Hanley, the Program Director of Climate Jobs Rhode Island.
Thanks, Kevin. Hi, everyone. I'm Aislinn Hanley. I am the Program Director with Climate Jobs Rhode Island. As Mike said, we're a coalition of more than 30 labor unions, environmental organizations, and community groups working to establish a just transition. The solutions that we developed to address climate change are worker and community-centered approaches. We've had quite a bit of transitions the last couple months. So we have been at the Institute for officially a month now. We are onboarding staff, so they are both on the call. Kilsia Maranta is in her 3rd week, and Harry Antone is actually on his first day today. So Kilsia is the community organizer, and Harry is the offshore wind and labor liaison. So onboarding, but they're both doing great so far. And we are going to be bringing on a policy coordinator next month. Hopefully, so we are working on different types of policy to help address the climate crisis and establish an equitable, just transition to a green economy. And with that, I don't know if Autumn or Haley, but thank you.
Yeah, I'll take it from here, and thank you so much, Aislinn. If anyone has seen our previous Lunch and Learns from the past year or other Labor Vision episodes, you would have seen Aislinn on first as an energy fellow, and then over time as her work with climate jobs has grown. So it's great to have climate jobs under the umbrella ILSR. There are so many different programs featured at the Institute. It's almost a little difficult to keep track of them all, so you can always visit their website, riilsr.org, to learn more about their work or give them a call. Lots of great people there to tell you about how they can help you get to your next step. This Lunch and Learn has been recorded, and it will be posted to the Labor Vision YouTube channel. So that is Labor Vision TV 1 on YouTube. You'll also get the social media updates through Labor Vision at Labor Vision RI on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us through the Rhode Island AFL-CIO e-news, which you can sign up for on our website. Lots of ways to stay in touch with the labor movement and learn about all the work that's being done here. So without further ado, I just want to thank everyone for participating. And we'll open it up to Q&A.